welcome back everyone for some more of my Leeds United career mode here on FIFA 21. And we are here at the grand finale of this career mode. This is the final episode. And as you can see, we are in the Champions League final. We are up against Inter Milan. And before we get into this match, I'm going to show you our journey throughout the Champions League. You can see we made it out of the group with 4 wins and 2 losses. Same record as AC Milan. Though we had the better head-to-head record, which we ended up outscoring them 4-1. They beat us, we beat them, but we beat them by a better margin, and that's why we're on top of the group. Round of 16, we ended up knocking out Mönchengladbach. Quarterfinals, we eliminated Bayern Munich. In the semifinals, we ended up knocking out Borussia Dortmund, which I just realized we just knocked out 3 German teams on our way to the Champions League final. Who was the other? Let me see here. There's only 3 German teams? Huh, there's only 3 German teams in this year's Champions League. That's kind of interesting, but I'm going to show you guys the rest of the tables as well as everything else at the right after the game here against Inter Milan. But before we do that, hopefully you guys have an awesome day today. Hopefully you guys doing well. And we are going to be sending our strongest starting lineup with the exception of Ethan Ampadu. I have him in there because unfortunately Marquinhos is suspended, and you can see which I don't want Kinsambi in there. I want Bellegarde in there, and I want Perez in there. And I actually want Byram in there. But you can see Herrero, Tanaka, and Melier make up the rest of the bench. And you see that Marquinhos is suspended for this game, but leave it to EA to put something stupid like, this game is so important to our season. Well, as much as I'd like to play you, Marquinhos, I literally can't because she's suspended. So I'd like for you to try to explain to me how the hell I'm supposed to play you when you're suspended. Which, first of all, we are not playing in the rain. Not in the Champions League final. No way. And then I'm going to put our home kits on. Even though I like these kits a lot, I'm going to put these kits on them. And then Inter Milan, I'm just going to put those kits on them. You can see Christian Eriksen playing for Inter Milan. Playing a 3-1-4-2, which is a rather interesting formation. They got Klosterman in there. I wonder if that's probably Reece James alongside Hakimi on the other side. They got Lautaro Martinez alongside Victor Osimhen. Zakaria and CDM, and Handanovic, the legendary Slovenian goalkeeper, in between the sticks. But yeah, we are going to be playing at the Wanda Metropolitano in Madrid. So without further ado, and if I did not double check, but if I remember correctly, our Champions League final with Leeds United in FIFA 19 was against Bayern Munich. I could be wrong about that, but if I remember correctly, that's who our opponent was in that particular fixture. So this is going to be my second Champions League final with Leeds United. You can see Joshua Kimmich. Speaking of Bayern Munich, I ended up getting him from the Bavarian club. I ended up sending Tyler Adams to them in order to get that deal done. But anyway,
the wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's Inter. They take on Leeds United live on EA TV. Well, this is what they
you can see the tifo of Samuel Eto'o there, the legendary Cameroonian striker.
It's the UEFA Champions League final.
One thing I do like I'm not a fan of Atletico Madrid, but I do like playing in their stadium, and especially in cup finals, because you get this opening cinematic right here. And this might actually be my thumbnail.
Well, we started with 32 teams, Derek. Seems like an eternity ago. Now we're down to the best two. I've not played in the Champions League final. I surely wish I was playing tonight. Turn the clock back and let me run out there, please.
Okay, Lee, calm down a little bit.
Well, Milan Skriniar has figured prominently in the newspapers of late.
Oh, that's right, I did get him from Inter Milan, didn't I?
What's going through his mind, Lee?
Well, Derek, whilst the occasion for him is a nice one, and there'll be lots of smiley faces surrounding you when you meet old friends, etc., I can tell you, those smiley faces, every single one of them will want you to have a nightmare and fall flat on your face when the game starts. It could be a tricky day for him today.
And a look at the Leeds United starting 11. Opportunity it is.
Which we already did that.
And played towards the near post.
Nice! And Ruben Neves opens up the goal scoring here for us.
Well, it's always best to get your nose in front.
I tell you, this is definitely among the better teams I've made in a career mode. It's a shame that Marquinhos isn't playing because this team that I built is a hell of a squad. Oh shoot, that's not good. That's going to be a yellow card for Isak.
Ezequiel Barco. And the emphasis is on creativity.
And Thiago Almada, which at the time of recording this, he actually is rumored to have moved to Atletico Madrid, so he could very well be playing in this stadium in real life. And of course, currently he's playing for Botafogo. Let me see something. Yeah, damn it, Isak. And there we go.
A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Yeah, poorly timed tackle, and he ends up getting a yellow. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to the sim now.
The ball again.
Isak, can you add another? Why didn't he shoot? Oh, come on. This is going to be a goal. Yep. Every time, every single time, first attack by the opponent, they score. It happens every time.
4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is.
Interesting bench there by Inter Milan.
Do they mean business on this occasion?
And people swear that this game isn't scripted.
Kimmich. Oh, big opportunity. Simple stop for Handanovic. Hakimi. And Inter with
oh my god, we're getting destroyed.
In with a chance. Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see.
Firpo, you really could have done a better job closing him off there.
Well behind the players in the
okay, he's getting double teamed, but yet still gets the ball.
Dangerous looking attack. Zakaria.
This is really where I'm missing Marquinhos. Like, why are we back passing, folks? The whole idea is to get out of our own end. Oh my god, Marino, that was an awful pass.
How can he take them on and beat them?
No.
And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming.
Marino, you cannot make a pass like that in the Champions League final and expect to stay on the pitch. You can't. We are getting absolutely destroyed by this Inter Milan team. And what was that for a pass?
Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Eriksson.
Oh my, our defense is doing frick all right now. 17. What is my team doing? Seriously, what are my guys doing? I need to make changes somewhere. Okay. Firpo, you're coming off because I don't know what the hell you're doing. I'm almost afraid because I only have one more substitution left. We're getting destroyed in this game. We really are. We are getting absolutely destroyed.
In this battle for Champions League glory.
Bad pass by Isak. If this results in a goal, he's getting
Martinez.
subbed off.
Went in strongly, decisively.
Which I might end up taking him off anyway because he is on a yellow.
Isaac. Almada.
Why are we back passing? Folks, I'm seeing routes that we can...
To produce something exciting.
Second bad pass in a row from Isaac.
Isaac.
Why are we back passing, guys?
And 30 minutes left for...
And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, take him off.
Made headway. Oh, big chance.
Wait.
Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Ezequiel Barco. Almada. Well, it could be.
Okay, come on, Almada.
Must be. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, the pass not finding its target.
Okay, good.
And a goal!
Ezequiel Barco may have just won us this Champions League.
Now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Very a huge goal.
4-2.
Okay, can we get going here? Okay, Almada, been one of the few bright spots of this Champions League final.
Neves. Piece of
Yeah, we're not doing that. We are not doing this, folks.
Martinez.
Oh my god, I just got turned like freaking I don't know what.
Crisp tackling.
Leeds are struggling in terms of possession, but to their...
Yeah, they're struggling in every single aspect of this game. I don't know what that was for.
No attacker able to touch it.
That was offside, horribly. This might be one of the worst games I've ever played with this club. Boy, what a time to not have one of... What a time to... Why is this game not letting me switch?
Now the attack for
Now this game is just taking the piss now.
Neves. Oh, what an opportunity.
And that's a... Why are they picking it out?
Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly.
A, how is that not offside? And B, how the hell did Handanovic concede that?
Again, it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and then just look at the finish. Reads the flight perfectly, and absolutely...
I was really expecting the offside flag to pop up. I don't know how that goal got allowed.
Well,
Hey, I'll take it.
Any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed.
Here, I'm not going to get the ball back, am I?
And only 2 minutes remaining here. And possession given away.
But we are going to win the Champions League in a rather unconvincing fashion, if I do say so myself, as clock winds down.
Full time
And Leeds United are champions of Europe.
One team crestfallen.
And Ethan Ampadu, at the time of recording this, is a Leeds United captain. In real life, he is going to be the one lifting the Champions League trophy. It would have been a Joshua Kimmich, but because of Marquinhos being suspended and for me putting Ampadu in there, I decided to give the honors to Ampadu instead.
Well, you have to enjoy it because he passes.
But yeah, that was one of the worst games I've played with this Leeds club, and with the exception of Ampadu, everybody else was Champions League caliber rating. Or should I say rated. Yeah, I will never call it that there. But yeah, that was... Oh, and if you do hear in the background, that is my fan going. It is hot in my room, and I do need to stay cool.
They're all poised. The Champions League.
As Ampadu clutches under the Champions League trophy, and he is going to hoist it. And Leeds United are champions.
And you can feel the emotion.
And with this trophy, they have completed a sextuple this season. Because they won the Super Cup at the beginning of the season. They won the Community Shield at the beginning of the season. They won the Carabao Cup. They won the Premier League. They won the FA Cup. And now they've won the Champions League. So a historic season for Leeds United here to finish off
This
this
is a
career
moment where
mode.
it's sharing it with the supporters. You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those stands. Let them enjoy the experience with you. And the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities.
Leeds brought in some interesting people too at the time of recording. They got Lucas and Micha on a 3 from Wolfsburg. They signed Sebastian Bornov, also from Wolfsburg. They also brought in Haka Beal from Udinese, the big center back, and also brought in Gabriel Goodmanson, which I think he was from, which they got from Lille. Of course, by the time you guys are watching this, we'll know darn well what the Leeds squad looks like, but I'm actually very excited about Leeds this season. Hopefully they can stay in the Premier League, because I've always had a soft spot for them. But you can see Inter Milan not making any substitutions at all, which is interesting. Henderson making absolutely 0 saves. Our lowest rated player, which is no surprise. I mean, don't expect to concede 2 goals on 2 attempts and have a decent rating. But yeah, our highest rated player was Ezekiel Burko at a 9.7, but yeah, not a very good performance from this team. I am not doing a post-match interview, which I did not do the pre-game interview, so yeah, nothing to really cheer about, if I'm being honest. Not a good game at all, but we do win our 6th trophy of the season. We win our 2nd European trophy of this career mode. Marquinhos, how am I Marquinhos, you were literally suspended. How the hell was I supposed to play you? I'm not usually one to big myself, but I think Willie could have made an impact. I'm gonna say it wasn't my decision. I couldn't put you in there. I literally couldn't. But anyway, we're gonna look at tables. We're gonna look at stats. We're gonna go over youth academy objectives, player attributes, and whatnot. But we are gonna begin with the Premier League. As you can see, we finished 7 points ahead of second place Liverpool, which we did really taper off at the end of the season, but we did end with 32 wins, 3 draws, and 3 losses. 1 point away from being Centurions. Tottenham and Manchester City round out the top 4. Everton will be playing Europa League football. You can see Arsenal finishing 9th. Manchester United finishing 6th, which I'm sure Man United fans would dream of finishing that high in real life. But relegated teams are Watford, Fulham, and Nottingham Forest, with Newcastle only finishing 2 points ahead, so they've really dropped off since the beginning of the season. Which, speaking of beginning of the season, we did beat Manchester City to win the Community Shield. FA Cup, we ended up beating Burnley 4-2. Carabao Cup, we ended up beating Liverpool 4-1. Super Cup at the beginning of the season was won by us in a Roses rivalry. We ended up beating Manchester United 3-0. And Europa League was won by Eintracht Frankfurt. Wow, they beat Manchester City on penalties. Fair play to them. I really do need to do Eintracht Frankfurt career mode sometime, because that is one of the German clubs that I do have a soft spot for. But we're going to look at stats, and then we're going to take a look at the rest of England. You can see Provoyak is the leading goal scorer in the Premier League. Kinsambi and Perez were the most assists for us, which are 8 behind Fernandes for Manchester United. Alisson with the most clean sheets, Henderson with 12, and Meslier with 3. There's the Community Shield stats in case you guys care. FA Cup, leading goal scorer was Provoyak with 7. Most assists for us was Neves with 2, which is 1 behind Harry Kane. Clean sheets, Nick Pope and Ederson with the most clean sheets. Henderson and Meslier each with 2. Carabao Cup, Nick Pope again winning, getting most clean sheets alongside Alisson. Henderson with 2 clean sheets in the competition. Most assists went to Cavallero alongside Mandron from Crew Alexandra. Most goals, once again, Provoyak with 9. So Provoyak was the leading goal scorer in the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup. So hell of a season from him. And you see the stats for the Super Cup. Champions League, Isak with the most goals with 13, 5 ahead of Eden Hazard from Real Madrid. Most assists, Neves and Isak tied with Cope Miners and Martial with 4. And most clean sheets, Henderson tied with Berkey from Borussia Dortmund with 5. So awesome to see that. But we are going to take a look at the rest of England, if the game will let me. And we're going to start with the championship, obviously. Brentford and Southampton, which Brentford has absolutely wiped the floor. That is a new record from point total in the championship, so fair play to them. Bournemouth, Cardiff, Blackburn, and West Brom will battle out in the playoffs. Relegated teams are Oxford, Charlton, and Rotherham. League One, Peterborough and Middlesbrough are going up with Reading, Portsmouth, Lincoln, and Wycombe in the playoffs. Relegated sides are Burton Albion, Fleetwood Town, Swindon Town, and Gillingham. And League Two, promoted sides are Bradford, Scunthorpe, and Bolton, with Northampton, Shrewsbury, Walsall, and Exeter battling out in the playoffs. Relegated sides are Leyton Orient and Harrogate Town. But show you guys objectives. We did that one for youth development through Gonzalo Herrero. Brown exposure, that was an easy one. Financial, we did manage to do that. Domestic success, we managed to do that. And then Champions League, we won that. So, but you can see. Okay, out of curiosity, let me see. We have about 90 million in wage budget if you go all the way over to the left. And if you go all the way over to the right, we have almost $500 million transfer budget. Oh, we're not going to look at Youth Academy. We promoted everybody. I forgot about that. Just a quick recap of transfer history. I know I've showed this several times, but anybody in particular you want to look at, you can go ahead and pause the video. But we are going to go and we are going to put Marquinhos in there. No particular reason. I'm not playing another game. This is the series finale. We're going to take a look at Squad Hub. And I have a feeling that Provoyak is going to get the most goals. Let's see here. And yep, 49 and 3 and 43. That is absolutely incredible considering he's played 3 less games. And he is my backup striker, which Isak did pretty good. Well, 28 and 6 with 46. He did grow by 2. He's almost at a 90 rating. But we're going to go through everybody else. Marino 19 and 4 as a center mid, which is very impressive. All my wingers are doing good. All of my center mids contributing to the attack as well, which is awesome to see. Even our wide backs like Firpo getting in on the action. Kimmich getting 10 goal contributions. But yeah, if there's anybody in particular we'll look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. You can see Herrero making 37 appearances, which is more than the 50% that the board wanted us to. Rodon only making 16 appearances. You can see how some of our youth graduates and some of our fringe players are doing. But Joel Peru's He's grown by 4, which is awesome to see. Wait, I thought... didn't he get sold? And I've been trying to... I've accepted offers for Buchanan. He just will not go. Yeah, I could have swore that Pascal Strauch was sold. But we're just going to keep on going down. We do have 49 players on this team, so it is taking a while. You can see 22 clean sheets for Dean Henderson. And we're going to look at development plans for our players, which I'm not even going to arse about development plans because this is it for this career mode. But yeah, I dare say that this Leeds team that I built here in FIFA 21 is even better than the one I made for FIFA 19. And of course, one of the most memorable parts of my FIFA 19 career mode was Timmy Chandler scoring an awesome goal in the championship against Norwich. I will never forget that. But good growth on this team overall. I'm very happy with this career mode. And it is sad to see it end, but I am going to be going on to other things. I do kind of want to check out Newcastle's team real quick. Bellegarde has been a revelation. He really has. Which, at the time of recording this, he plays for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Buchanan, I've been trying to get... I might just loan list him because clearly he doesn't want to be sold. Perez, he's approaching 30, but very, very good backup winger. Polviak getting the job done. Let me see something. How old is Peru? He's only 23. Polviak's 28. If I were to do another season, as much as I like Polviak, I would entertain selling him and then having Peru be my backup striker because I think Peru is at the point where he's more than ready to be it. But unfortunately, we will not get to see him in action. But, yeah, I'm going to take a look at Newcastle's squad here real quick. And I also want to check out Wolves, too. Let me check out Wolves first. But yeah, Wolves has a very interesting team. They got Saka, they got Naki Williams, they got Wissam Ben Yedder. They still have Pedro Neto. They brought in Sean Longstaff and Weston McKennie. Michaelenko they brought in. They brought in Jamal Lascelles. So a bunch of Newcastle players in there. They brought in Stefan Savic. Fikayo Tomori, Pau Torres. Wow, this Wolves team is good. They brought in Ilkay Gundogan, Tolisso. How did this team not clinch Champions League? And in Newcastle, let's see. And yeah, they got Patrick Schick. They brought in Politano. They had Perisic. Rest in peace, Christian Atsu. Sriracha was actually a player that I was thinking about bringing in my career mode, but he's actually better as a cam, and I don't play a team that a formation that accommodates a cam. Pereira, Camavinga, Delot, Rudiger they brought in, Vober they got from us. This isn't a terrible team, so I wonder why they struggled so much. I mean, you figure they got Schick, Perisic, they brought in Trossard as well. Trossard and Perisic out on the wings. They'd probably most likely put in Pereira, Camavinga, and Sriracha in midfield. And then probably had Yedlin, Manquillo, Rudiger, and Velber in as... I mean, with Delot, not Manquillo, but... Yeah, I wonder why the team struggled as bad as what it did. But we're going to take a look at newsfeed real quick. And you can see Isak, Champions League Player of the Season. No surprise there. Marquinhos ignored by Magath, which is total BS. I literally could not play the guy. But yeah, the 6 trophies this season. Oh, I forgot to look at our manager's stats here real quick. You can see she managed 184 games, won 152 of them, drew 9 and lost 23. 2 league titles, 5 domestic cups, and 2 continental cups won. You can see first season. You can see second season, which we only lost 1 game all season. In season number 2. And that had to have been in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. And then final season here. So, but that is it for this career mode. That is where we're going to end things off here. And I should also say that I intend for this to be the final FIFA career mode video of 2025. And quite possibly my last FIFA video here in 2025. Now I will resume FIFA content in 2026. Don't worry. As a matter of fact, I have not 1, not 2, but 3 career modes I have planned for beginning of 2026. I hope you guys looking forward to that. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey that we went on throughout this awesome Leeds United team. And I will see you guys again next time.